Have you ever looked out of a train window and noticed the stones lying beside the tracks? They look like ordinary stones, but they're not just there for decoration. These stones actually have an important job in keeping the train running smoothly and safely. No matter where you are in the world, these stones usually look the same, sharp and jagged. So, what are they, and why are they always used on railway tracks? These stones are called track ballast. Track ballast is the name for the crushed stones that support the train tracks. They're spread underneath, between, and around the wooden or concrete pieces called sleepers or ties. The thickness of this layer of stones is usually between 25 and 30 centimeters, but this can change depending on the location and terrain. Track ballast is usually made from hard crushed rocks like granite or basalt. Sometimes, less ideal materials like burnt clay are used, but that's rare. Now, here's something important. Not just any rock can be used. The stones have to be angular, not smooth or round. That's because the jagged edges help the stones lock into each other. This helps them stay in place, even when heavy trains pass over them. If you use round, smooth stones, they can roll around and become loose. That would make the railway track unstable, and that's dangerous. The steel tracks and metal parts of a railway are exposed to weather all the time. They face heat, rain, dirt, plants, and more. So, the stones serve many purposes to protect and support the tracks. Reason 1, they keep the sleepers in place. When heavy trains pass, they put a lot of pressure on the sleepers. The stones hold the sleepers tightly so they don't shift or move. Reason 2, they help spread the load. If trains are super heavy, the stones help spread that weight across a wider area. This protects the ground underneath and prevents damage. Reason 3, they reduce vibration. As trains move, they create a lot of vibration. The stones help absorb this, making the ride smoother for passengers. Reason 4, they allow water to drain away. Rainwater can't sit around the tracks or it'll cause rust and damage. The gaps between the stones help water flow away quickly. Reason 5, they stop plants from growing. Plants might look nice, but they can damage the track if they grow too close. The stones make it hard for grass or weeds to grow near the tracks. Reason 6, they reduce noise. Moving trains are loud. The stones help absorb some of that noise. Tracks without ballast are much noisier. Reason 7, they help with heat. In hot weather, tracks can expand. Track ballast helps control this expansion and keeps the track stable. So once the stones are placed, do they just sit there forever? Not exactly. Over time, dirt and mud can build up between the stones. This affects how well they drain water and support the track. That's why regular cleaning and maintenance is needed. Sometimes old stones are removed and replaced with fresh ones. There are special machines called ballast cleaners that do this job. These machines clean the stones and make sure they stay effective. So next time you're on a train, take a moment to appreciate those stones. They're more important than they look.